So welcome, Bacardi. We love you already.
All right, Constitution, this is what democracy looks like. All right, Palm Beach County, this is what courage looks like, because they tried to keep us home. They threatened us, they warned us, they told us that we might get hit by cars, but we are here anyway, because this is what democracy looks like. Decades, the ACLU of Florida has been on the ground across this state with a mission to protect, defend, strengthen, and promote the constitutional rights and liberties of all people in Florida. We value justice, we value liberty, we value democracy, we believe in nonpartisanship, we believe in centering leadership and the voices of impacted people. And we are standing here in our communities across this state. Today we are at 6 different rallies and we are standing strong. Across the nation we have 54 affiliates in every single state, including and also Puerto Rico and DC. 54 of us with over 2,000 advocates, lawyers, and soldiers standing tall. As mentioned, we in Tyranny 1.0, we filed over 430 lawsuits against this administration, and with just a few months in Tyranny 2.0, we have filed over 60. We will not back down. And those of us who come from Florida, in the last 6 years, we have been witnessing this already. We have witnessed the defunding and the destabilization of public schools. We have witnessed the removal of 2,000 books from schools and libraries. We have witnessed the serial removal of people duly elected from office. We have seen the abuse of criminal proceedings to prosecute political enemies. We have seen the criminalization of the right to protest. We have seen our bodily autonomy stripped away. We have seen educators and students denied academic freedom to teach, learn, and study. We have seen people detained in dehumanizing and illegal conditions, deprived of legal counsel, medical treatment, and basic necessities. We have seen people dislocated from one state to another through fraudulent representation funded by the taxpayers of Florida. We have seen our voting rights eroded by racial and political gerrymandering. We have seen threats to our press for running political ads. And now, Florida is coming for America. We set the blueprint for this tyranny, and now it's up to all of us to fix it. The news is coming, and I know this has been hard. It's been hard on all of us on the front lines. It seems like civil rights and civil liberties are being stripped away every day, and it's coming at us so fast and furiously. But we must recognize it's not only our individual rights and liberties on the line, but it is our very democracy. Now let's be clear. What's happening out there is not about principles, conservative or otherwise. It is about power. The people in power are stoking the flames of hate so they can push at the edges of that power to see how far we will let them go. Can they expand presidential power? Can they ignore the checks and balances of 3 separate branches of government? Can they silence, discredit, and control the media? Can they enrich themselves without shame and consequences? Can they colonize other countries? And can they violate our Constitution with impunity? So how do we take steps? Everyday people take steps to make sure we are resilient, we are courageous. At the ACLU, we stand in solidarity with communities and we are holding down the front line. And we invite everybody to join us. There's some steps that we gotta remember that we have to do. First of all, people come up to and say, what do we do? Stay informed. I know it's hard to watch the news, but stay informed. Whatever sources you trust, find reliable sources and pay attention to what is happening. Show up. Don't allow our rights to be taken under a cloak of darkness. We have to be present at local, state, and federal levels. We have to watch, report, protest, take somebody with you. Volunteer. You can go to the ACLU of Florida's website, aclufl.org/volunteer. We will connect you with opportunities if you want to be on the ground. Like he said, democracy is a daily activity. We need you. We have more requests than we can meet. People need to know their rights. We have people in hiding. We have people scared to go to the grocery store, and the best protection we can give them is to tell them their rights. We've got to write and speak out. You have a voice. Use it. It is important. It matters. Right now, a report just came out that there's a 10-to-1 disparity on the internet with voices being lifted of conservative echo chambers. We got to get busy, y'all. If you don't know how to use your phone, ask a young person. They'll tell you. We need to be on TikTok. We need to be on all of the platforms, Instagram. Walk down the street and record your truth. We need it in the atmosphere. If your rights are violated, resist, stand up, speak out, call us, sue. It is important that we not lay down and let this happen. And if you see other people's rights violated, witness, testify, be there for them. Help fundraise and donate. This work takes resources. We have some capacity, but we need a whole lot more right now. And it's not just us. There are organizations being defunded all across this country. So whatever organization resonates with you, support it. Show up, get other people to support it. And vote every single time in every single election. And some people are saying, what can we do about the courts? Show up there too. You have a constitutional right to be present in the courtrooms and let the judges know you are watching. And don't forget our children. Teach truth. We have indoctrination happening. We have information being stolen. Teach truth to every child you know. So we are going to keep standing here because we know without free speech, there is no freedom. Without due process, we are each at risk for unjust arrest, prosecution, detention, and even death. Without the right to vote, we have no seat at the table where laws are made and shaped. Without separation of church and state, our most fundamental beliefs can be stripped away. Without the right to peaceably assemble and protest, we have no voice, no opposition, no public debate of ideas. Without free press, there is no truth or accountability. Without the checks and balances of a fair, politically neutral, transparent court system, our Constitution and laws and all the rights in them would be meaningless. Without bodily autonomy, we are the property of our government. Without well-resourced, free public education, there is no hope of achieving equality or maintaining our democracy. Without academic freedom, the freedom to learn, to teach, to read, and to study, we will be doomed to mind control, ignorance, and mediocrity. And without racial justice, we will succumb to the worst inclinations of human nature and justify and perpetuate hate and continue to codify the vestiges of indigenous genocide, forced assimilation, racialized slavery, Jim Crow, black massacres, internment camps, burning black Wall Streets, redlining and gentrification, segregation and discrimination. And we are not going to do that. Without dissent, we have no democracy. And if we abandon the liberties and the rights of the unpopular, the controversial, or even the repugnant, we are not principled, and this experiment that is American democracy will fail. We must be principled when they are not. We must stand up and fight back. So I'm going to end with these questions. When democracy is under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When the Constitution is under attack, what do we do? When freedom of speech is under attack, what do we do? When the freedom of press is under attack, what do we do? When education is under attack, what do we do? When elder care is under attack, what do we do? When our
please join me in giving an enormous second round of applause to Bacardi. That is the message we want to share today. Do you all feel inspired right now? Do you feel like you're ready to fight right now? Do you feel like you've been reactivated right now?